In this AutoCAD tutorial, you will learn how to create a new worksheet, how to set up your units, how to create layers, and how to draw a house plan. This is the result what you will learn in this AutoCAD tutorial. Let's learn how to draw an AutoCAD house plan. First of all, let's go and take new worksheet. Let's go to File, New, Open, and Metric. Now we have new worksheet. What we have to do next? Now we have to set up our units. Let's go for that tool. Tools, Options, and User Preferences. Here we can choose our units. Let's choose millimeters here and millimeters here. Let's click OK. If you have a new worksheet and you have a grid on it like I do now, you have to know that you can switch it off anytime. Just click this Display Drawing Grid off and your grid will disappear. The next step, what we have to do, we have to put on our OSnap. You can find your OSnap here. Here is OSnap sign. You can click on this arrow and you can find there are all object snaps. It is necessary to put endpoint snap on, midpoint, center, node, perpendicular, and nearest. Some snaps are not necessary. And the next step, what we have to do, we have to create layers. Let's click this Layer Properties Manager and we have a table. This zero layer is always on. Now we have to create some new layers. Let's click on this new layer. We can see the new layer appears and we can write word for it, walls. Enter. Now let's change the color of our walls. For example, let it be some color. Okay. Let's take line white. We can choose any line white we want. The next layer, create new layer, dimensional. Enter. Let's change the color. And let's change the line white. Please have in mind that you can change a color and line white anytime you want. You can add new layer anytime you want and you can delete layers anytime you want. Now it's enough layers for us. Let's close. And one more thing we have to turn on, it's auto mode. Auto mode, it means that we will draw with straight lines, vertical or horizontal. It is necessary for us to draw a house plan. Let's take walls. Let's take line. Our auto mode is on and let's easy draw our simple house plan. Let's click on any point we want to start our house plan. Let's show direction to that side that we want to draw our line and let's click our dimension. It will be 81. We can see it here. Enter. Now the second dimension will be again 81. And we can close. Enter. Now we can draw our inner walls. Inner walls will be number 3. I can draw it with offset. Number 3. Enter. With this number we show dimension of our inner wall and we can finish. Now we can delete these lines. Let's take trim, select all, enter, and now we can delete our lines we don't need anymore. Enter to finish. So the next wall, I can see that the next wall is the distance of here, it is 3 down, 3 enter, and the direction to this side and 39 enter, 67, enter. As you can hear, I'm telling dimensions, what I'm writing in. And now I can offset my walls again. And I can trim them again with the same way I did before. Next wall, I can measure my new wall of this point to this direction and 32, enter. And I know that this distance is 32. Now the wall will be 26, again 3, and I can finish my wall. Now this line what I have put on will be not seen on the drawing. So if you have double lines, 2 free lines, one on each other, they will not appear in your drawing. So don't be afraid if you will leave some lines which are double. But if I want, I can delete this line. Click and delete. So I can delete this place. The next steps. I can take line, click point, 10 distance, the next distance is 15, then it's 54. Steps are free. I can take offset, number 3, enter, and I can do my steps. And the same from the other side. So now I have to draw my windows. It is also easy. Let's take line, for example. We can go to this side, and I know that the distance is 44, enter, and down this place where I can put my window. Offset 19. And now the windows inside are offset 1 millimeter from this point to this point, enter. And now I can trim my lines I do not need anymore. Enter. So in this case I have got my windows. The same I can do here, but also I can copy these windows to this place. How I should do it? I have to take a copy tool and I have to select all lines I want to copy. This line, and this line. Enter. It's agreement. And now I have to take a point, base point, with what I will to connect my window to the other wall. Let's click. And now as auto mode is on, it's quite easy to move down. And you can see that this or snap point is right there at that place where I want to connect my window. Click and that's all. So in this way we have 2 similar windows. If it is necessary here to do that, we can just copy them. And then otherwise all other window I will draw by myself where I will have to draw. The next window is here. So the distance of this window is 7. I have select point 7, enter, this point, enter, and the window is 12, offset 12, enter, and let's offset window again. Select 1 to that direction and to this direction. Let's trim our windows. So we have window. The next step is I have to put a door. The distance offset is 24 from this place line to this direction, and this is 9. We will insert our door later. The next window is 14. Enter this direction. The distance between this window is number 6. offset, I can take 6, enter, from this point to this. And windows again, offset, 1, enter. I will trim everything I do not need anymore. Okay, I have windows, and I need some windows here also. Distance is 10. Offset number 23. And offset again number 1 from this point to this point, and I can delete with a trim. As I showed you earlier, I can copy this window right this place it have to be. Let's take copy. Let's select these lines. Enter. We have to click exactly that point where we connect to the other window. Click, enter. That's all. And let's draw other windows. That's all. So, and the simple way to put our dimensions on is take a dimensions, and let's put our dimensions on. You can see how easy we can do that. And if we want, we can fill a hedge into our house plan. Let's take a hedge and let's select solid. Let's choose a color, black. Let's pick point, and we can see enter, enter. Now we have got a house plan. Let's find out how to draw a door sign here. We have to choose a wall layer. We have to turn our auto mode on, and we have to take line. Let's draw an opened door. Let's take a first point, let it be 9, enter. Here it will be 0.5, enter. Here it will be 9 again, enter, enter. The next step, we have to take a circle. Let's click here and let's drag till this point. Click. Now we have to move our door to that point we want it to be. Let's take move, select all, enter, and it is necessary to catch a special point, this point, and let's move to this point. Click. Now we have exactly that place where we want our door will be. Now we have to delete these lines we don't need anymore. Let's take trim, let's select all, enter, and let's delete these lines. Enter, let's delete this line, take line, and let's close this point. So now we have our simple house plan. We can take dimensions and we can put some more dimensions on. So now you can see how easy and quite fast we can draw a simple house plan.